All right. Welcome back, guys. 0-2 count as we're hopping right in here. Jazz striking out to start things. Welcome back. What is that? All right. So one down for Strider, one strikeout already. It brings up Garrett Cooper. Lions. Alright, we good. Let me know how the sound is, guys. 1-1 count to Garrett Cooper. Braves taking on the Marlins tonight. Strider on the mound. Already one strikeout down. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 to Garrett Cooper. Rough series. Yeah, it's rough series against the Astros. We will get into that a little later. 1-2 count. This one is swung on and popped up in the infield. Olsen will be there. 2 down. Appreciate it, Underwater. Appreciate it, Gibby. 2 down here in the top of the first. And here comes World Series hero, Braves legend, Jorge Soler. God, I miss this guy in a Braves uniform. But for now, Strider. Sit him down. First pitch to Soler, taken for strike 1. Welcome, Sergeant Underwater Manny. Welcome, you guys. Welcome back. Appreciate you guys. Here's the 0-1 that's upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 count to Jorge Soler. Mets off tonight, still live. 1-1 count to Soler. Swings and fouls that one back. Yeah, Scherzer got that 10-game suspension for using the sticky stuff or illegal substances. 1-2 count to Soler. Strider delivers. Swing and a miss. So Spencer Strider going 1-2-3 to start things here in the top of the first. 2 strikeouts already. He has 9 in each of his first 3 starts. So he's already on pace. As we head to the bottom of first, Acuna, of course, will be leading off, followed by Olsen and Riley. Let's get to the comments. Yes, I know. Glad to be back. Took a little week off, guys. Glad to see you guys back. And yes, it was a rough last week for the Braves. 4-game losing streak we're on after getting swept by the Astros. But you know what? You know what I always say, it's a long season. I know that was a disappointing series, guys, but it's a long season, and the Astros are the defending champions, are a very good team, and we just couldn't hold it down. I saw a stat in that series, the Braves led 20 out of 27 innings. Yes, they led 20 of the 27 innings and still got swept, so bullpen wasn't good. We still struggle with runners in scoring position. It was a bad series. It's going to happen. We're still in first place. Still got a long way to go. We still got guys waiting to come back to make this team whole again. So as bad as that series was, guys, still got a lot of hope for this team in the future. We're still off to a better start than we've been the last 2 years. You got to remember that. We won 101 games last year. And we're already off to a better start. So, yeah, was that series disappointing? But, again, guys, long season. Athletics swept the Astros last year. You think that mattered to them last season? And that is a spot on point, Gibby. It's April, man. It's April. Marlins strike out a lot. He has a chance for a franchise record today if he strikes out 9. So here we go, man. We got some big this series. Then we got the Mets after the Marlins. So let's get on these Marlins and then head off to the Mets. Edward Cabrera on the mound tonight for the Marlins. He'll see Acuna first. First pitch to Acuna. He'll take downstairs for strike one. 0-1 count to Ronald, who has looked like 2021 Ronald so far this year. I'm getting deja vu. This man has carried his offense so far in the beginning of the year. Second pitch, Acuna swings and fouls it back behind home plate. 0-2 count for Ronald. Tell me this don't look like 2021 Ronald, man. Maybe even better. Hasn't hit as many home runs, but man, has this guy been good. Here's the 0-2 to Acuna. Way upstairs for ball one. It's 1-2 now to Ronald. Man, I'm bummed about Oakland losing the A's. Vegas stealing another pro team out of Oakland. Tell me about it, man. 1-2 count. Acuna swings, puts it on the ground. Out to Segura at third. And that'll be the first out here in the top of the first. I am not live. Let me catch up to my broadcast as we go into Matt Olson's. Olson is on board with a one-out single. Man, I would love to see him do that more when Ronald gets on base. That was one of the things that hurt them in the Astros series. Ronald was on base a lot in that series, and they just could not drive him in. So, good sign for Matt to be hitting the ball. Up now is Austin Riley. 1 on, 1 out for Riley. First pitch to Austin is taken downstairs for ball one. Hello, friends. Go Braves, says Push. Welcome back. Yeah, Oakland. I think they've been trying to, for a while, get a new stadium out there in Oakland. And I guess the Coliseum is not in great shape. 1-0 count to Riley. He takes straight down the pipe for strike one. 1-1 down to Austin. The Raiders belong in Oakland. The Athletics belong in Oakland. Both teams has won multiple championships. They are another trashy Vegas attraction. I agree, man. 1-1 count to Riley. He swings, almost loses his balance as he tries to take that one the other way. 1-2 count for Austin now. I do. Oakland Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders would never sound right to me. I would say that. And basically, the Warriors lost. You got to remember, they lost. Kind of, not really. But, you know, they did get a new stadium. The Warriors are no longer in Oakland either. So it's been a tough few years for the Oakland fan base. 1-2 count for Riley now. Cabrera deals, and Riley's down on strikes for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Cabrera's control can be shaky. Occasionally, potential for some walks. Says Sergeant Gibby. Sergeant Gibby. My God, I can't read today, folks. So in comes Sean Murphy with 2 down and 1 on. One of the hottest bats in the lineup as Murphy takes the first pitch at the knees for strike one. My new dream is a chance to get to beat the Freeze Challenge. I'm confident I can beat him. I'm running at the top of my game these days. How do you have to sign up for that? Like, how do you even do that? 0-1 count to Murphy is swung on and missed as he takes a big hat. 0-2 now for Murphy. Cabrera looking comfortable out there to begin things. Looking to sit down Murphy for the third out. See if Sean can battle back way behind in the count here. 0-2 pitch on its way. Murphy swings way upstairs as he climbs the ladder and is down on strike. So easy. Not a 1-2-3 as Olson did swing, get a single, but not too bad for Edward Cabrera in the bottom of the first. 0-0 as we head to the top of the second. Daniel Nixon says, hey, John, J9 Mills, how's it going? It's going great, man. Great to be back. Like I said, took a little week off, and I'm glad to be back. Appreciate you asking, how's it going for you? Bob Newby says, Jesus loves you. And that I am sure he does. Hope all you guys are doing great. Again, coming off that upsetting Houston series. But we're back. We got some good division games coming up. Is this three? Do we have three against the Marlins and four against the Mets, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, three, or is it four against the Marlins and three against the Mets? It's going good. Hoping for a better series against four against the Marlins. Oh, it's 4-4. Damn. I don't think the Braves. I think the Braves play about 12 straight games before their next day off too. So this is going to be a grueling end of April for the Braves with these tough division games. The Marlins are a sneaky good team, mainly because they always have good pitching. Always. It's the one thing the Marlins seem to always have is some great pitching. So it's going to be a tough matchup. And then we got the Mets, of course. So. And then who do they have after that? I forgot. But they got another series after that. And then they get 1 day off finally. So if there was a sign up, good runners would be trying to yeah, I was wondering, like, can you, do they just pick random people or what? Braves just need to win this series and split with the Mets. They can do better than that. But it first starts with this series. I still believe we're better than the Mets, even though they're celebrating now. But like I said, it's gonna be a great season. It's gonna come down because you got to remember the Mets have some injuries themselves. It's gonna be a great season. As Strider delivers a first pitch strike to Brian De La Cruz. 0-1 count to De La Cruz. 0-2 to De La Cruz now as he swings and foul tips one into the mid of Sean Murphy. So Strider looking for his third strikeout of the night so far. He sets and delivers. Fastball way upstairs. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts for Strider now as he sits Brian De La Cruz down. And Strider looks like himself. Like I said, 9 strikeouts in his first 3 starts. He's already on the pace for that tonight. Let me get to the comments. Mets are off, but if we win, a full game ahead. As Avisail Garcia swings at the first pitch, and that will be foul down the right field line. 0-1 to Garcia. We will lose. We'll be tied with the Mets. They randomly picked them a half hour or so before the game. They look for guys in front of the chop house wearing Braves shirts and running shoes. Hey, there you go. Underwater, get some seats in the chop house. Get your Braves jersey on. Get your running shoes on. Strider starts the game throwing hard. Strider starts throwing harder. I've noticed that too. He starts off a little. He's not throwing 100 from the gate as Garcia puts this one on the ground to Riley. He'll pick and throw to Olsen at first. So 2 up, 2 down for Strider here in the top of the first. Top of the second. That's what I noticed about Strider too. He seems to be starting off slow, and then as the game goes on, he'll pick up his velocity, which might not be a bad thing instead of trying to come out and throw hard for 6 or 7 innings. Gene Segura stepping up. We know this guy very well as he'll swing at the first pitch and line out to Ronald over at third. So 6 up, 6 down for Strider, 3 strikeouts. And we head to the bottom of the second. Eddie Rosario will lead off in the bottom of the second, followed by Ozzie Albies and Marcell Ozuna. 4, 5, and 6 due up. I cannot believe my Pirates are in first place. It's like the Twilight Zone. Hey, man, like, I know a lot of people don't believe that the Pirates can sustain this success. You know, it's April, man. A lot of things are going on, but it would be great if the Pirates could have a great season. They do have some talent. McCutcheon's back. If they get, why not, man? Why not? But they are playing well, man. It's good to see. Ozuna says Gibby as he throws as he throws it up. He throws up everything he's eaten today. I know, Ozuna, man. I know. Yeah, Ozuna he's been bad. Worse than bad, honestly, but what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hopefully, at some point, hey, man, let's look at it like this. 6 months from now, when we're in the playoffs and fighting for a World Series berth, maybe Ozuna is the reason. You never know. A dude can get hot. We saw it. We saw it. We saw it with Eddie. We saw it with Soler. Hey, man, you never know. But he's in there now because of injuries. Trust me, if we weren't so banged up, he probably wouldn't be in there. And you never know how it is in the clubhouse. We as fans, we see Ozuna, and he's playing and he's sucking, but he might be a good presence in the clubhouse. The guys might love him. So you never know how, even though he sucks on the field, maybe he brings some positivity to that clubhouse that we as fans don't see. So you just never know, man. As we hop back in here to the bottom of the second, Rosario looks like already down in the count, and they're running the ads a little too long once again. So I got to catch up on the live stream. Rosario looks like he singled to the left side, and he'll be on first. So Eddie leads off the top of the second with a single. 1 on for Ozzie Albies. Ozzie has looked like he's been getting a little hot lately. Let's hope he can continue with batting from the left side against the right-handed Cabrera. First pitch to Ozzie on its way upstairs for ball 1. Can you put innings up there, says Eric Odom. Valley Sports pissing me off with the blackout restrictions. Tell me about it. I usually do, but I don't have it tonight. 1-0 count to Ozzie. He swings and misses at a pitch way below the zone. I usually do, but I don't have it tonight. Let me see if I can fix it for you so you can see what inning it is.
I was just looking at the scoreboard to make sure. Yes, it was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball and a 93-mile-per-hour changeup.
As they'll pick off Eddie at first. But I usually have it up there. I didn't have enough time to get everything ready, so I apologize for that, Eric. But it is the top of the second. 0-0 game. 1-1 pitch to Ozzie. Swings and fouls it back behind home plate. Selling out for Apple Bucks. Well, that's not Bally's. That's MLB itself. Ozzie down in the count here, 1-2 with Rosario on first. Pitch on its way outside. 2-2 count for Ozzie now. Well, hopefully one day blackout restrictions will be a thing of the past. But for now, yeah, I understand your frustration, man. 2-2 count for Ozzie now. Cabrera winds and deals. He swings, little tapper out to... Oh, and it's thrown away as they try to go for the double play into the outfield. Rosario will get the third. Ozzie will get the second. And after that error, the Braves will have second and third with nobody out. Ozzie just put a little tapper out there to second base, and I believe that's Birdie, John Birdie, if I'm not mistaken, just threw it away. Just threw it away, trying to throw the second and get the double play. And sometimes that's why you just put the ball in play, man. Got lucky there, so the Braves it's up to Marcell Ozuna now with second and third and nobody out. First pitch to Ozuna is way downstairs for ball 1. Braves catch a very lucky break, almost a base emptying double play. Yeah. 1-0 count to Ozuna. They set up outside. He swings and misses. Strike one. 1-1 count to Marcel. I got a feeling Ozuna gets a hit here. Just put it in play. Here's the 1-1 to Ozuna. Takes for strike two. Gibby says he's going to strike out, isn't he? We'll see here. Here comes the 1-2 to Ozuna. Down in the dirt. 2-2 count now. Ozuna, I think he needs to just change his approach. Maybe even change his... When you look at him swing... I don't know how to describe it, man. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And Ozuna down on strike. His swing doesn't... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I don't know. It just looks like he doesn't... I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't look like he's going to hit anything unless it's down the middle. It's like, I can't... That's the best thing I can say. Like, it's stiff. That's what... It just looks stiff. It doesn't look like he can get his bat to the outside. Doesn't look like he can turn on anything. It just is. Everything about when he bats just looks stiff, and I don't know what that is. As Hilliard steps in with a 1-0 count and fouls it off, 1-1. He couldn't hit a water if it fell out of a boat right now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his approach. I don't know if it's his swing, but his swings just don't look good. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Hilliard, and here we go. This is the Braves' problem. They got gifted. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Struggling with runners in scoring position. Now Hilliard down in the count 1-2. Just looking for something. 1-2 pitch on its way. Upstairs for ball two. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Sam Hilliard. Batting .317 this year. As he puts it in play. They go to home, and they got Rosario at home. That one was hit to the shortstop over there at, I don't know who that is, Hampson, Garrett Hampson. They went home, and Rosario is out. Great throw, and, man. Yeah, he's out. So now runners on the corners with 2 outs. Ozuna's such an easy out at this point. I don't know why they even start him. I mean, because we don't have anybody else. You got to remember the injuries. I mean, even Adrianza is playing tonight. So as he steps in here right now, the 9-hole hitter, runners on the corners. First pitch to Adrianza is fouled off. This team is absolutely frustrating me with runners in score positions, absolutely feeble. And that's been their main Achilles heel to start things off in the beginning of the year. 0-1 count to Adrianza. Cabrera ready on the 0-1. This one is swung on and fouled off. Now it's 0-2 to Adrianza. You also got to look at it like this, man. Braves are one of the top teams, if not the top team, in having runners on, which is a good thing, which means they are getting men on base, and right now they just are not driving them in. So you got to eventually think that as the 0-2 pitch comes down below, you got to eventually think that will even out. If they can continue to get men on base, I think Braves are like the #1 team in loaded bases situations this year. So you got to believe that eventually it will even out, man. 1-2 pitch to Adrianza way outside, 2-2.
I just think for Adrianza sitting that much over the first few weeks of the season, got to be difficult to step in there. Oh, no question.
Cunha is on deck.
Never easy, and then you're going up.
Adrianza can reach somehow.
With this kind of stuff, which I guess you
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on its way. Swung, fights it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes once again. Mark is in the chat. What's up, Mark? Left on base, a big problem, man. Big problem. I think that's what, like Gibby said, most fans are frustrated with how many runners are being left on base so far early in the season. 2-2. He swings and fights another one off. So Adrianza putting up a good battle here, making it difficult for Cabrera, who has now reached 40 pitches here in the bottom of the second. With their ADT patches all up on that Miami Marlins uniform. Sponsored by ADT. Here comes Adrianza once again on the 2-2. Cabrera ready. 2 outs, 2 men on. Pitch on its way. Way outside. 3-2. Here we go. As Hilliard swipes second. Runners on second and third now. Ronald is on deck. Adrianza probably should expect something to hit here unless they want to load him with Ronald coming up. Here it comes. It's bounced in the dirt. Ball 4. Bases will be loaded for Ronald Acuna Jr. Let's go, Ronnie. First in runs versus the Marlins. 22 home runs since 2018. 16 stolen bases. An OPS of 1.060. Here we go, Ronnie. Let's put him on the board. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 0-0 game here in the bottom of the second. They didn't want to challenge Adrianza. Here we go, righty versus righty. Cabrera sets, delivers the first pitch to Acuna. He swings, puts it on the ground. Segura is there. He'll go to second for the force. And the Braves lead the bases loaded. As we head to the top of the third, still 0-0. Just switches. Alright, so disappointing. I know what everybody is going to say. First pitch swinging. Acuna, first pitch swinging. Yeah, I know. But, that's his thing. Like I said, trust me, in my mind, I knew it. I knew. If you don't know the Braves by now, I knew if that first pitch was a strike, I knew Acuna was swinging at it. Just got on top of the ball. Unfortunate, but Soler's with the fish. He's been hot. We couldn't even get a run across with runners on second and third. Like I said, man, those things will, over a long 162 season, hopefully those things will even out. It's still early, so many injuries. But you have to look at the positive. The fact that we can lead the league in bases loaded situations, lead the league, top of the league with runners on. Eventually, you got to believe with the lineup we have, these things will even out. Especially when we start getting some guys back from injury. I know it's frustrating, guys. I know. He did almost get it through that hole. He did. But I mean, take two guys like Acuna and Riley. Acuna is having a great season, but if you look at his stats, he's not even getting under the ball. His ground ball rate is up near like damn near 60%. So is Riley. Riley is getting on top of the ball a lot too. So, you know, these guys will find their strides. They'll start to, as the weather warms too, they'll start to, it's early. But those are good signs. The fact that we're getting on base as much, putting pressure on the pitchers, eventually those will turn into runs, man. As Birdie has a 1-2 count, swings, ground ball out to Riley at third. First out here in the top of the third.
Well, it doesn't get much more consistent than his first 4 starts this year.
Lead the league without scoring a run with bases loaded. We also lead the league with the bases being loaded. So, two things. Like I said, you know, the bottom of our lineup is very, very weak right now. So, with all the injuries we have. First pitch to Jacob Stallings is swung on, lifted out to center field. Hilliard at the wall will be there for the second out. 2 quick outs for Spencer Strider. I mean, look, we don't have Michael Harris. We don't have Arcia, who was off to a hot start. Travis, people, I don't think you realize how big of a loss even d'Arnaud is. That's 3 big hitters right there missing out of our lineup. Harris, d'Arnaud, Arcia. And we got guys filling in them for him for, you know, it's what happens when you have injuries. I mean, we could afford to lose maybe one of those guys, 2 of those guys, and you see a guy like Sam Hilliard who has stepped up. But to lose 3 or 4 of those guys is, you're not going to be able to replace that many good hitters with something that's even close to that. 1-1 count to Garrett Hampson on its way from Strider. That's a slider taken down the middle for strike 2. Only thing you can ask, the best thing we can hope the Braves can do now, as my stream has frozen for some reason, is to just keep the boat afloat while we recover from these injuries. I gotta reload. I'm frozen. Alright, what's going on? Is the stream still live, guys? Let me know. Because everything else is frozen on my end. Alright. Yeah, I'm frozen. Are we still live? I don't. Are we still live? I don't think we are. Are we still live, guys? Let me know if we still live. Yeah, I'm frozen. Alright, I'm having trouble with my stream right now. Give me a second, guys. I can't load. What is going on? I'm frozen solid and I can't reload. Alright. Let me do this. Yeah, everything is frozen. Why is everything? Alright, I might have to restart the stream, I guess. I can't. What the fuck? What the hell is happening? All right, give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Microsoft Edge isn't responding. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, wait, that is not supposed to be on the live stream. Alright, you guys, appreciate your patience. Let me get everything else back. So we heading to the bottom of the third, still 0-0. Looks like it's time for me to switch to Google Chrome. Alright, let me make sure everything is right in the Discord real quick. Alright, Discord is back live. If you're in the Discord is back live for you guys. What's up, D, man? What's going on, man? Glad you made it. Alright, sorry about that, guy. Why is... Okay, alright, we good. Alright, my bad about that, guys. Let's get to the comments. Yeah, I got these. Go back to Google Chrome. Hi, everyone. Go Braves. Say to be or not to be. Welcome to the chat. Gary with... What does that say? Gary, welcome to the chat. Braves still 0-0 in this game as we head to the bottom of the third. Braves did have the second and third with nobody out, then bases loaded with 2 outs and could not score, unfortunately. D throwing down the chops, throwing down the rally caps. Let's go. D just getting off of work. We'll sit down and enjoy some Braves baseball as Matt Olson steps in there to lead things off at the bottom of the third, and I'm behind, so let me just catch up. First pitch taken downstairs for ball 1. Food done? You can cover it up for me, please. Thank you. 1-1 count to Olson as he fouls one off to the right side. Olson already 1 for 1 with a single back in the first. Against the right-handed batter. Pitcher, here it comes. Way outside, 1-2 count for Olson. Olson was getting walked a lot the first week and a half of the season. Was taking a lot of walks. Lately has been hit or miss. Strikeout or hit. So let's see if he can get back to it. 2-1 count. He takes for strike 2. No quitting us, says D. There it is. Hashtag no quitting us. Let's get 1 run this inning, says Gibby. 3-2 now for Olson. Matt in a full count. See if he can get a pitch to handle here from Cabrera, who is now at 48 pitches. Pitch number 49 on its way. Olson swings, lifts this one out to left field. De La Cruz going back to the wall, and he'll be there right at the wall, couple feet before the wall for the first out. Love to see that, though. I love to see Matt Olson going the opposite way. Just missed a home run there. And he can do that a lot more. If he can take the ball the opposite way a lot more, that's nothing but a good thing, man. Sometimes he gets caught up trying to pull the ball so much as Riley steps in and takes a pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1-0 count for Riley. Alright, make sure this is right. 1-1 count for Austin now, as for some reason I'm falling behind. Like, why am I falling behind? 1-2 count for Riley. They set up outside. He swings, puts it on the ground, out to short. Garrett Hampson will retire Austin Riley. And that's what I'm talking about. Austin Riley, his ground ball rate, go check the stats, man, is way above his average. His career average. Him and Acuna are hitting the ball, getting on top of the ball at an alarming rate. So it's working out for Acuna so far this year. Has not worked out for Riley. Sean Murphy steps in, takes a big hack, and is down 0-1 in the count. Riley might be still trying to find his groove. Hasn't really got under a lot of balls. Like I said, he's topping a lot of balls. So, and he's not the speedster Acuna is. So Acuna puts the ball on the ground. He has a great chance to beat it out. Riley, not so much. 1-1 count for Sean Murphy. Cabrera sets and deals. This one is swung on, lined out to left center field, and that ball is not coming back. Sean Murphy does it once again. 6th home run of the season, and the Braves take the 1-0 lead. My goodness. Sean Murphy continues to tear the cover off the ball. Eddie Rosario steps in now with 2 outs and takes the first pitch on the outside for ball 1. He's going to hit 40. Got a video coming about 40 home runs coming for you guys soon, so make sure you check that out. As Rosario swings and is 1-on-1. Murphy has been on fire, and that's what you need, man. With Riley kind of struggling, Olsen struggling, Murphy has definitely stepped up. 1-1 count to Rosario. He swings and lines this out to Cooper over at first. Cooper will take it to the bag himself for the 3rd out. But they do get one off of the bat of Sean Murphy, who hits his 6th home run on the year. Jameson, welcome back to the chat. What's up, man? Gibby thinks well, he hit 18 last year playing half of his games in Oakland. So I wouldn't be surprised if he can at least get to 30 and push 40. I wouldn't be surprised for Murph. But, you know, like I said, everybody can't always be on, and Sean Murphy has definitely picked up the slack. And, you know, as the season goes on, you might see him in the 2-hole. I know they got Olsen in the 2-hole behind Acuna, but I think Olsen's swing has too many holes to be in the 2-hole. I think Olsen is more of a 3 or a 4 hitter. When you got Acuna leading off, getting on base at the rate he is, stealing bases, you got to put somebody behind him that can put the ball in play. Matt Olsen is very good. He's going to hit a lot of home runs. He's going to draw some walks. He's going to get a lot of hits. He's going to hit a lot of doubles. But he's also going to strike out a lot, as we've already seen. And I don't think he's the right person. He's not Freddie. He's not Freddie who could put the ball in play, spray the ball all over the field. Olsen has a little bit more holes in his swing. I think he's better off suited in like the 3 or the 4. Maybe if Murphy continues to be hot, maybe you see him in a 2-hole or a 3-hole behind Riley or in front of Riley or behind Olsen and in front of Olsen. Because like I said, Acuna he's getting on base at an alarming rate, man. He's looking at on pace for like over 100 stolen bases this year. Strider now with a lead. Let me catch my stream up because I know they got me behind. 1-0 count to Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1-0 pitch to Jazz, taking on the outside for strike one. 1-1 count now. Jazz from the left side is ready on the 1-1 from Strider, who misses outside with a slider. 1-2.
Yeah, he's got a ton of talent. Know he's learning a new position. He's done a pretty good job.
2-1 count for Jazz. Pitch on its way from Spencer, right at the knees on the inside. Great paint job. 98. 2-2 count for Jazz Chisholm. Braves leading 1-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swung on. Lined out to left field. Drifting towards the line, and that will be out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. Strider can strike out 2 more this inning. Hope dialysis is going well for you, Jameson. Hope you're feeling all right. Hope you're feeling good, man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. They set up outside. Here's the pitch. That one misses upstairs. 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Full count now. Strider approaching 40 pitches. Pitch number 40 on its way. Garrett Cooper, the man on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch to Jazz. He swings and fouls it off. Based Omen. I haven't seen Bama yet this year. Or Helen. I'm hoping to see them soon at some point during the season. Glad to see you back, Based, and so many other faces. But we'll hope to see those guys back, as that one is hit out to Adrianza. Jazz almost beats that one out as Adrianza throws to Olsen at first for the first out. Man, talk about some wheels. That ball was hit up straight to second base. Adrianza looked like a routine play, and man, Jazz, man, talk about some speed. He almost, how did he almost beat that one out is the question. And that steps in Garrett Cooper. First pitch to Cooper, slider, swung on, missed for strike 1. Bama's probably isn't aware of J9's return. Helen Wang in the outfield, helping out Ron. 0-2 now to Hampson as he's taking some big hacks. 1 out, 2 strikes for Garrett Hampson. Nobody on board. Garrett Cooper, sorry. I'm getting these 2 guys confused. Here comes the 0-2 to Cooper. And he's down on 3 pitches. I believe that's the 4th strikeout of the night for Strider, as he sits down Garrett Cooper for the 2nd out here in the top of the 4th. Strikeout number 5. Thank you for the correction, Gibby. Appreciate it, man. And here comes Jorge Soler, who's 0 for 1. He takes a big hack at a 98-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside, and he's down 0-1. So Soler already with 1 strikeout. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and fouls that one off. 0-2. Got to be careful with Soler. Get him to 2 strikes and get him reaching. He's down 0-2 here. Let's see if Strider, my God, I can't talk. I was trying to say, let's see if Strider goes with the slider, which he does, and strikes out Soler. 6 strikeouts now for, say, Strider sliders 5 times fast. Try getting that out, man. But 6 strikeouts now for Spencer Strider. He did go with the slider. And the Braves lead 1-0 as we head to the top of the 4th, bottom of the 4th, excuse me. The Strider slider. Like I said, try saying that 6 times fast. So if you're just joining us, welcome to the chat. Braves lead 1-0 off of a Sean Murphy solo home run. Braves did have Second and third with nobody out in the second, and the bases loaded with 2 outs in the second, and couldn't drive a run in, which we all know has been kind of their Achilles heel this year. But Murphy did put them on top with a home run in the bottom of the third. Strider has 6 strikeouts, and Braves are back up here in the bottom of the fourth with Ozzie Albies leading off, followed by the bane of all Braves fans, I believe at this point, Marcell Ozuna, and then Sam Hilliard. Strider's got really good stuff tonight. He's had it in his first 3 starts. 9 strikeouts. He has 6. If he can stay healthy, knock on wood. It's been a theme so far early, but potential Cy Young winner, man. He keeps striking out people at this rate. Somebody tell me, what is the record for most strikeouts in the season? Does Strider have a chance with the pace he's on? So Ozzie stepping in the bottom of the fourth. He shows bunt. Oh. Pulls it back for ball 1. Okay. Brian Snitker. It's the 3rd time this year I've seen the Braves try to bunt. Second one is taken downstairs for ball 2. 2-0 count to Ozzie now. I called him as a preseason Cy Young. Did he really have 12? The odds? Man, I should have took that. 3-0 count to now Ozzie. 500 and something, says Nicholas. Long time ago. Yeah, it's tough to break those pitching records nowadays. Max Fried is the favorite. Matt Kilroy in 1886. Wow. 513. Yeah, it's unbreakable. Especially in today's. Strider could strike out 10 batters every appearance and probably still wouldn't break that record. Who has the most Cy Young awards ever? Cy Young? That would be my guess. Either that or Kershaw. Cabrera's taking some warm-up pitches after falling off the mound. See, he slipped on the mound on that 2-0 pitch to Ozzie. So they came out, checked on him, let him warm up. He's ready. So a 3-0 count for Ozzie now. Seaver. 3-0 pitch. It's fouled off. Check swing foul ball from Ozzie. 3-1. Clemens. Roger Clemens. I forgot about Clemens. Is that Clemens with an asterisk? 3-1 count. Ozzie swings and fouls this one off. 3-2 now. He won. Roger Clemens won 7. Does he really have that many? Wow, I didn't know he had that many. My goodness. 3-2 pitch to Ozzie. Takes outside. Oh, come. Oh my goodness. That's a good take. That ball stayed outside all the way, and unfortunately, my God, man. That's what's tough about being a batter, especially, man, somebody like Ozzie who actually swings at almost everything, and you finally take a pitch and it's called a strike on you, man. Ozuna steps in and takes the first pitch. I see why Ozzie swings at everything sometimes. You got these umpires behind the plate. You never know what's going to be a strike. Here's the 1-0 count Ozuna swings. It's 1-1 as he fouls that one back. I mean, man, that's a good take by Ozzie, and he doesn't even get rewarded for it. But 1-1 to Ozuna, pitch on its way. Downstairs, ball 2. Ozuna now ahead in the count, 2-1.
Ozuna came up with the Marlins 2013.
Nowhere, I don't know how he got that call. 2-1, 3-1 now to Ozuna.
For a couple of seasons before coming to Atlanta in 2020.
So it seems like, yeah, Cabrera he's losing a lot of control right now. Braves starting to find themselves in a lot of favorable hitters counts. Pitch on its way, 4-1, 4-1. I've never heard that, but ball 4, as Ozuna will take the walk. It probably should be first and second with nobody out, but here come the Braves again with some runners on. Let's see if they can capitalize. He walked 9 when he played the Mets. Wow.
Hilliard steps in.
Now it's Sam Hilliard, who's 0 for 1, grounded into a fielder choice. Does have a stolen base. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch from Cabrera. Fastball, top of the zone, strike 1. What are the Rays on? What is that? What exactly are you asking? 0-1 count to Hilliard. Delivers outside. Whoa. He got the corner again. The ump is really giving Cabrera a wide zone against left-handed hitters on the outside. So Hilliard down 0-2 now. Man, I wonder what that ump is seeing. Here comes the 0-2 to Hilliard now. He swings. Lifts this one out to center field. Going back is Chisholm at the wall, and it's gone! Sam Hilliard, 2-run home run to dead center field, and it's 3-0 Braves.
Just like that, 3-0 Atlanta. Yeah, beautiful piece of hitting, a little bit of a hanging, breaking ball, and just took it right back up the middle. Stayed on it beautifully. Drove it to the heart of center field. Second
So
over.
here comes Adrianzo, swings at the first pitch and lines it straight
Playing second base to retire.
to Birdie at second base, and Adrianzo will be retired for the second out. Hit that ball on the laces. Unfortunate.
But Sam Hilliard didn't have it either. Maybe it's not
So Sam Hilliard, one of the guys who stepped up with the injuries. Like I said, man, you get 1 or 2 injuries, you get a guy to step up. But when you got 3 or 4 injuries, it's going to hurt. Cunha up now as he takes the first pitch downstairs for ball 1. But you also got to look at it too. Even with all the injuries, a guy like Sam Hilliard gets to prove his worth. And once these guys come back, I'm pretty sure Hilliard will be in left field. 1-0 count to Acuna outside for ball 2. Put Eric Odom, that's what I'm talking about. He says put Hilliard in left and forget about it. Exactly. Sometimes injuries can be a good thing, man. 2-0 count, Toronto. He takes ball 3. And now Cabrera falls behind another hitter, 3-0. Probably curtains for Cabrera. Braves hitting through the order for the 3rd time. Yeah, this is probably definitely his last inning. Here's the 3-0 to Acuna. He'll take that strike in the inside corner to make it a 3-1 count. See if Acuna can keep the party going. That one misses, so Acuna takes the walk. And the inning will continue for Matt Olson. 1 on, 2 outs. Let's see if that's the curtains. Let's see if the oh-hee-ho is coming for Edward Cabrera. This season versus right-handed fastballs. Matt Olson, 367, slugging 867, 4 home runs, 12 runs driven in from Olson against right-handed fastballs. Let's get to the chat while they go out and do a mound visit with Cabrera. Want to thank everybody once again for tuning in. If you're enjoying the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button. Helps the channel out a lot. Helps me out a lot. So please hit the like button. I don't know how many likes we're at right now. He's going to steal, isn't he? Acuna with 2 outs? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. But he stole 3 bases in that one game against the Astros. He was on one that game.
Best outing of the season for Cabrera. He went the 6 innings, struck out 8, and only gave up 2 runs on 2 hits.
In this spot, I don't see Acuna trying to steal.
3 runs, 4 hits.
Just my opinion with the way Cabrera is pitching. He's probably going to give Olsen a chance to put one in play and see what happens. But they do pick over to keep an eye on him. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. He's just going to bait throws over the second. First pitch to Olsen, taken outside. Ball 1. 1-0 count to Olsen. Olsen 1 for 2 so far. Single back in the first.
So far tonight, that 1 for 2. Single and a flyout.
Cabrera takes a long pause. He's ready on the 1-0. 2-0 now as he misses downstairs. Another batter. He's falling behind. He's feeling the pressure. He can't find the zone. See if Olsen can take advantage. 2-0. Will he throw a strike? Acuna takes a short lead at first. Here it comes. 3-0 as he misses downstairs. Olsen now way ahead. Let's see if Olsen gets the green light. Maybe he'll throw a cookie down the middle, just hoping to get a strike. Here it comes on the 3-0. Hey! That's strike 1. Yeah, I see this a lot, man. I'm going to talk about this after this inning is over, because it's something I don't understand. Here comes the 3-1. Olsen swings and misses. Full count now. Acuna will get a head start on this next pitch.
Strider trying to stay focused in the dugout.
Olsen now on a full count.
The payoff
3-2. Swing and a miss. Olsen down on strikes as he swung at one way down in the zone. Hilliard does hit a home run to give the Braves a 3-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the thing, and Gibby is saying umpire felt bad for Cabrera, so he gifted him a call. I see this a lot, and I'm not just talking about Braves games. You know, I watch baseball games. A pitcher falls behind 3-0, and I see a lot of umps give strikes on the next pitch that's not really that close. Why do they do that? It's like, why give them a strike? If they've been missing the zone and they haven't, why are you giving them a strike? I don't understand that from an umpire's point of view. Like, that wasn't a strike. That was a ball. Like, even if it's close and you're not sure, why does the pitcher get the benefit of doubt? It doesn't make sense. That changes the outcome of the game. It changes the outcome of the at-bat. But the Braves lead 3-0. If when happens, it's a bad move because the other pitcher is going to expect borderline pitch calls. It just changed, like Gibby says, it changes the outcome of the game. And maybe Matt Olsen doesn't swing at ball 4 on the 3-2 count. You know, because he sees that pitch down below and feels like he has to try to make contact with it because the ump might give Cabrera that call. And that's the one thing we don't talk about with batters sometimes. You know, we put a lot of blame on, and this is any batter who's up there trying to make contact, trying to make a play. Sometimes these umpires put these batters in bad positions, you know? Sometimes you got to swing at pitches that us as the fans don't look at and be like, why are you swinging at that? Because the ump might call it a strike, that's why. And I'm just trying to make contact. So Strider steps in there, top of the fifth. He'll see De La Cruz. And he gets a swing and a miss to start things here in the top of the fifth. From an entertainment standpoint, it makes sense. Yeah, I guess. 0-2 from De La Cruz now, and Strider still looks like he's on after sitting for a while in the bottom of the fourth. Doesn't look like he's lost any of the mustard on his pitches. 0-2. Called strike on the outside. God, I'm looking. 7 strikeouts now for Spencer Strider. And he might... Man, that's a great pitch. Now, that's a pitch. Maybe you can say either way, but that's a great pitch.
That's 3 consecutive strikeouts dating back to last inning. Here's
Avisail Garcia as Strider paints the outside corner with that fastball once again. And Garcia is down 0-1. Strider ready on the 0-1 pitch on its way. Fastball upstairs, swung on right field. Acuna running, going towards the line, and it will be out of play. Garcia down in the count 0-2. Get to some of these comments real quick. Ump and players will fight over missed pitches. Well, players can't fight over balls and strikes. They'll get ejected, unfortunately. Lost the eagle eye he had in the spring and the beginning of the year. Ali. Who's Ali? I'm surprised they don't use automatic umps already. That's probably coming soon. Strider at 52 pitches. Yeah, he's being efficient tonight as the Strider slider sits down another one. 8 strikeouts now for Spencer Strider as Garcia is down. Oh, Olsen. Am I behind on my stream? Of course I am, because... Alright, I'm going to just catch myself up. So Segura went down with the 3rd out. I don't know why and how I keep falling behind on my live game broadcast, but so Strider looking good as we head to the top of the 5th. K after K after K. Yeah, he looks more efficient than he did last start. Last start, he labored a little bit, even though he still struck out 9. But this start, he's looking way more efficient. And it makes sense. The Marlins don't have the best lineup. So he's looking at another 9, maybe even 10, which is needed, too. If Strider can go 6, 7, maybe 7 innings, get his bullpen a much-needed rest, because they need it after the performance they put together in Houston, against Houston, I should say. Ali is his nickname. Okay, I call him Matty O. Matty O. Does he have the no? Oh, he does have a no going. We gonna pretend like we didn't bring it up though. We're not gonna jinx it. Yeah, I don't know Matt, but see the thing about Matt is that he's always had those holes in his swing. So, but he has been hitting the ball hard. He has been hitting a lot of home runs. He's just been striking out a lot also. And like I said, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you gotta remember too. You know, he was hot in the beginning of the year. Sometimes you get so hot, sometimes you think you can hit everything. So maybe he just has to come down to earth a little bit, start taking. So here comes Austin Riley to start things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Riley. Cabrera still out there, up to 86 pitches as he starts Riley off in a 1-0 count. Time to attack. 1-0 pitch to Riley. Another miss. 2-0. And Cabrera cannot find the zone right now. And my exact point is to why this ump should not be giving him borderline calls. Here's the 2-0 to Riley. It's now 3-0 as he bounces one in the dirt. Strider wheeling and dealing. He sure is, man. Well, last year, Matty Daddy. Oh my God, where are all these nicknames coming from? 3-0 to Riley. Straight down the pipe for strike one. Still having Jordan nightmares. I mean, Jordan is just... He did the same thing to the Phillies in the World Series. I mean, Jordan is that good. He don't care about no lefty-lefty matchup, man. Here comes the 3-1 to Riley. Inside ball 4. He's that good, man. And Snit made the mistake of testing him twice with the same pitcher. As they get a bullpen arm warmed up in Miami, Okert. So here comes Sean Murphy, already 1 home run in this game. Now has a man on with nobody out. First pitch to Murphy, inside for ball 1. Matty struggled before the Mets series last year when the Mets came to town. Olsen did as well on them. He'll be fine, man. It's so early. Matt will be fine. All these guys will be fine. Like I said, Austin will be fine. He'll get his stride back. Like I said, Austin, and once we get Harris back, Darno back, this team will be fine, man. 1-0 pitch on its way to Murphy. He takes for strike 1, evening up the cut. It ain't like we got swept by like the fucking Athletics or something, man. We got swept by the Astros. Defending world champion. Astros are always good. They're a good team. Here comes the 1-1 to Murphy. Inside, almost hit him. Ball 2. This would probably definitely be his last batter if he can't get Murphy out. I'm going to hate to see him leave, I'll tell you that much. 93 pitches for Cabrera now. 2-1 pitch on its way. Murphy takes downstairs, ball 3. They fixed baseball playtime, now got to fix college football. What do you have? What's wrong with college football? Not that I watch it like that anymore. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike on the outside. I don't watch college football as much as I used to, but what's wrong with college football these days, man? So full count to Murphy now. I like Murphy's patience, though. Get into this 3-2 count, see if he can find a strike. Here it comes. Murphy a little too patient there as he goes down looking for the first out. Having to chase games all over 4+ over channels, 4+ hours. So there, Cabrera is done. They'll go to the bullpen. Give him the old hee-ho. 3 runs, 4 hits given up. How many walks? Football has no flow. Too many interruptions between it. Yeah, football has gotten bad with that too. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like, it seems like you watch a football game, they taking commercial breaks every 10 minutes. Every 5 minutes. Sometimes they come back from commercial, they run one play and they going back to commercial. So but Marlins making 4 walks. Marlins making a pitching change. They say to catch the end of the game, go to TBS or whatever for college football. This is why soccer, the true football, says Manny, is the best. So Marlins bringing in Okert. I know this guy, I just don't remember his first name. Left-handed pitcher with Ozzie coming in. Excuse me, Rosario will be the first person to see Stephen Okert. Yeah, Steven, Gibby. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch much soccer, man. I might have to start though.
Stephen Okert is in here, and he will be facing Eddie Rosario with 1 on and 1 out. See his numbers from last year: 60 games, 50 innings, a lot of appearances.
How many outs has Eric? Just 1 out so far, Eric.
ERA, 9 1/3 innings, 13 strikeouts. Fastball, slider, predominantly.
1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Lefty versus lefty. Eddie's 1 for 2 in the game. Off to a slow start once again, but we're still hoping for Eddie. Find his groove. Riley on first. First pitch to Rosario. He swings and fouls that one behind home plate for strike 1. He was ready for a fastball way out ahead. Rosario swings, lifts this one out to center field. Jazz going back at the wall. It's not coming back. Super Rosario with a 2-run home run, second of the year. Gives the Braves a 5-0 lead. Dead center again. Braves are picking on that center field wall, aren't they? LASIK Rosario.
That was almost identical to Hilliard's homer. So Okert comes in, and the first guy he faces, Eddie Rosario, leaves the building. For Eddie, his second homer of the season. The other one was that game winner in the 3-game sweep of Cincinnati here in Truist. Now Ozzie, always the Braves enjoying a 5-run cushion.
So now Ozzie steps in. Braves lead 5-0. He has an 0-1 count. Pitch on its way. Misses outside for ball 1. Eddie's saying, play me against lefties, man. Don't be scared. I like lefties too. I think that's his second home run off a lefty this year, if I'm not mistaken. 1-1 count to Ozzie. Misses outside for ball 2.
What I used to say, Brandon, give me 10, I like our chances.
Braves are going to clobber the bullpen in the first game of the series. Love to see it.
Strider's throwing.
2-1 to Ozzie. He swings, lifts this one out to right field. That will be a routine fly ball for Garcia. 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 5th. It says Ozuna is hopeless. Man, let's see if Ozuna can run into one here with 2 outs, nobody on. Take the biggest swing you can, Marcel. First pitch to Ozuna. Even though Ozuna is not very good against lefties. 1-0 count for Ozuna. Come on, Marcel. Get you one, baby. Here comes the 1-0 to Marcel Ozuna. He swings and misses 1-1. Gibby says, we have a 5-0 lead. Swing away, baby. Get your groove back, Marcel. 1-1 count to Ozuna on its way. Pitch is bounced in the dirt for ball 2. Ozuna got to dance out of the way of that one. Terry says, feels so good, doesn't it, man? Doesn't it? 2-1 count to Ozuna. Pitch on its way. He swings. Lifts that one behind home plate. 2-2.
Last year, the Braves won 13 of 19 from Miami, including, of course, clinching the NL East down in Miami October 4th.
2 balls, 2 strikes now. Pitch on its way. Ozuna takes way upstairs for ball 3. Full count.
Leading 5-0. Spencer Strider, as we've seen him do, standing up in the dugout, waiting his turn to come back out for the 6th. And that turn is
And Ozuna down on strikes.
swinging. More damage done.
But you hear him say it. More damage done off of the bat of Eddie Rosario. 5-0 Braves as we head to the top of the 6th. Going into the season, I was rooting for Ozuna because I felt bad that everyone was rooting against him. Now he's just hurting the team for real. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I honestly was the same way. I've been rooting for the guy. You know, people make mistakes. Things happen in life. You know, I was hoping for him to be able to bounce back, but you're right. Not that I'm rooting against him, but he is hurting the team, and he just looks bad, man. But like I said, I just hope that he's at least a positive influence in the locker room, a positive influence for the guys, because even if he's on the field and he sucks, if he's a positive influence in the locker room for the players and those guys, even though once we get, healthy, he won't be playing much, that can bring some value, so. Jericho says Ozuna is just broken at this moment. He does seem, that's why. Hopefully he can find the groove and get back. The dude can hit a baseball. Well, at least he could at some point. So you just hope it's but he just looks bad, man. Eric says, I think they should test him for alcohol. To be honest, I think he's still drunk.
How indescribably good Spencer Strider has been through 5 innings. Yeah, just keeping on, doing what he does. Filling up the zone with fastballs.
Let me give me something to drink real quick before this inning starts.
Lots of strikeouts. Just been fun to watch. Even kicking his hat to the side. 8 strikeouts. That one comes up and in to John Birdie. It's pretty good ball to strike ratio. Yeah, I'd say you'll take that. Birdie grounded out back in the 3rd inning. Braves have won all 4 of Spencer's starts so far this year. He's got decisions in 2 of those, 2-0.
All right, sorry about that, guys. 2-1 count for John Birdie. He swings and misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strider, remind me, guys, how many? We're in the top of the 6. Top of the 6, sir. Top of the 6. I will bring the score and the graphic back up in our next stream. Like I said, sorry about that, guys. Got off to a late start today, so I wasn't able to set it up. 2-2. Swing and a miss.
It's a new Braves record. Spencer Strider has struck out 9 or more in 9 straight games. He moves past John Smoltz, who had done that in 8 straight games.
9 or more strikeouts in 9 straight games. New franchise record for Spencer Strider. Looking to break double digits for the first time this year.
And there's the ball. One for him to keep.
As he misses upstairs to Jacob Stallings. 1-0 count.
2022, and now the first
9 Ks in 9 straight. Yeah, that's well done.
at least 9 men.
1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. I think he was the fastest to what? 100 or 200 strikeouts, something like that, right? I forgot what the number was, but I think he became the fastest person to. If somebody can help me out, 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2. 100, yeah, 100 strikeout, the fastest to 100 strikeout. Looking for double digits. 1-2 pitch. Here comes the slider. Ooh, just bounced that one. Couldn't get the grip on it. 2-2. You knew it was coming. You know the Strider slider was coming. Let's see if he tries to go back to it. Pitch on its way. Went fastball outside and misses. So 3-2 now to Jacob Stallings. Full counts. Braves leading 5-0 here in the top of the 6th. Strider, 9 strikeouts, looking for number 10. Here it comes. This one is swung on, lifted out to right center. Charging comes Acuna, and he'll be there for the second out. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Strider still only at 66 pitches, man. What do you do? He's probably going to be out there with 7th. Working on a no-hitter. Knock on wood as he sees. Who was that? Garrett Hampson. And paints the outside for strike 1. 0-1 pitch to Hampson. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Let's get 10s in the chat. Let's see those 10s in the chat. Looking for strikeout number 10. The crowd on their feet down there in Truance. They want to see it. Do you want to see it down in the comments? Here comes the 0-2 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. He got him. 10 strikeouts for Spencer Strider. Braves lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Let's go. Drop the 10s down in the chat. Double digits for the first time this year.
Yeah, let's focus on the RB. RB? Okay, everybody look at the RB and smile. This is what you want for your family portrait? Good point.
Spencer on one.
Hey, team, get up.
So let me ask you guys something. Strider, 10 strikeouts through 6. Do you rest the arm the rest of the way? Throw some bullpen arms out there or do you let them go? Just let them keep going. You let them keep going or what? Because I'm not going to lie, it wouldn't hurt to let him, this last start he threw over 100 pitches, I think. Wouldn't hurt to let him rest a little bit. But he's on one, let's see what we say. How many pitches is he at? Let me check. I believe Nicholas says he's around 70. Eric says around 79. Jericho says rest him now. Eric says let him eat. Let him eat. Let me see. Oh, wait. Let me check the box score real quick. Where the hell is the box score at? If I can find the box score, that would be great. Strider is at where's his pitches at? Pitches. Cabrera. Strider is at 69. 69 pitches Strider is at. He's at 69. Go figure. Alright. Push says I'm old school. Keep him in. Pitching a no-hitter with 10 strikeouts. Yeah, those fastballs will take their toll down the line, says Jericho. He's got to keep going. He still has a perfect game. He doesn't have a perfect game. He does have the no-hitter going. We need him in top condition when we face the Mets and Phillies, especially deep in the season. Remember what happened last year? And that's why I asked the question. Because he's a guy that throws hard. You worry about guys like that who rely on their velocity and things like that. You can't take a man off the field when he's having a game like this. Well, we'll see what Brian Snitker decides to do. The Marlins will make another pitching change. They will bring in Sean Nolan out of the bullpen. But that's why I asked you guys. It's interesting. As Hilliard steps in, I'm behind on my stream once again. As Hilliard swings at the first pitch and lifts it out the right field, he's done it again. That ball is in the chop house. 2 home runs for Sam Hilliard. Braves lead 6-0. Have yourself a game, Sam Hilliard. Home run hat is in the bullpen tonight. Let me fast forward a little bit because I am a little bit behind. As Adrianza is in with a 2-2 count. Sam Hilliard. 2-2 pitch to Adrianza. 3-2 now to Hilliard, playing really well. But that's Harry. Oh, there. He going to left field. Hilliard going to left field, man. Full count down to Adrianza. He swings and fouls it off. Rally caps have come out. Chop signs have come out. On the go. CeeLo. Great to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Go Braves. 3-2 pitch on its way. Adrianza swings and is down on strikes. He just solidified left field for sure, says Eric. Yeah, it's going to be tough because Rosario is definitely, we're all hoping for Eddie, but he's outperforming Eddie right now. So that spot is looks to be gone. As Acuna steps in with 1 out. Inside for ball 1. Acuna 0 for 2 in this game with a walk. Getting to take the night off. His teammates coming to play as he swings and fouls one to the right side. CeeLo is in the house. Hilliard always had potential but never found it in Colorado. 1-1 count to Acuna, who takes upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 count for Ronald. Batting .366 this year. Here comes the 2-1. Acuna takes for ball 3. Yeah, Hilliard has looked good, man. He has looked good. 3-1 count. Pitch on its way. Acuna takes for strike 2. Full count. I don't trust Adrianza. Adrianza is like one of those, just utility guys. He really shouldn't be playing. As Acuna swings, puts it in play, back up the middle, birdie. Shaded to second base, though, will be there for the second out. He's one of those guys that just knows the system, knows what it's about, knows the culture. They bring him back for some depth. That's all. He really shouldn't even be playing, but, the injuries, man. Just provide some depth. And like I said, utility, can play second, short. As Olsen steps in and takes the first pitch downstairs for ball 1. Ready on the 1-0. Olsen takes outside for ball 2.
1993, of course, back then as the Florida Marlins.
I mean, that's what the Braves do. They take swings on guys, and, you know, sometimes they miss. Sometimes it's looking good so far for Sam Hilliard, though. Here comes the 2-0. Olsen swings and fouls it back. I mean, I'm looking to see what Eli. I thought Eli White, honestly. I seen they picked up Hilliard. They picked up White. And there was one other guy. And I honestly thought Eli White might be the guy who surprised us. Here's the 2-1. They got him from Texas. I checked up on both of them. I'm like, maybe Eli White will be a surprise pickup. And so far, it's looked to be Sam Hilliard. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Olsen. Pitch on its way. Outside, 3-2. Yeah, Pilar, I wasn't sure on them more. The City Connects. Pilar has been pretty good, too. Full count, 3-2 pitch on its way. Ball 4 to Matt Olsen. So Olsen would draw a walk. CeeLo says Eli looked good in spring training. Really hasn't had a chance during the season. Not a lot of opportunities, not yet. Riley is 0 for 2 with a walk back in the 5th. He takes the first pitch outside for strike 1. We got Pilar right. Think about it like this, too, man. As we wait for the 0-1 pitch to Riley. Pitch on its way, swung and grounded, just foul on the third base side. 1-1, 0-2 count now for Riley. You know, we loaded up in the outfield, and a lot of us fans were confused because, you know, it's like, what about shortstop? What about, you know, and it's turned out to be a big thing. So you always, hey, man, us fans sometimes, we don't know what they doing over there in management. As Riley swings on the 0-2. Riley's been losing his balance a lot on his swings tonight. As he loses his balance again and fouls one on. But just imagine they didn't pick Hilliard up. Harris goes down. I mean, he's been a saving grace so far. So still 0-2. For Austin Riley, pitch on its way, he swings, lifts this one out to left field. That ball ain't coming back. You can jump at the wall all you want, but it ain't coming back. Austin Riley adds on for the Braves. I told you he got under that ball and it had no chance. Riley adds on for the Braves. 8-0 Braves. 5 home runs hit tonight. Braves are on 1 tonight, folks. I told you, Riley, once he starts getting under that ball, watch out. That man has a lot of power. Murphy in there now. He swings at the first pitch and lines it back out to center field. And he's on base with a 2-out single. It's getting hot. Boy, did they need this one. Looks like Spencer is going to be on that sideline a little longer. Let's hope he stays warm. And that will bring up Super Rosario. 8-0 Braves. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs. 1 man on. Rosario is going to take his time out early in this at-bat. Looks like they're taking all that frustration out from the last series on the Marlins right now. Definitely does. First pitch to Rosario. He first pitch swings. Grounder. They say that's a fair ball. And that will do it. Like shooting fish in the barrel. We needed this a few games ago. Hey, we got it now. That's all that matters. So Braves up 8-0. They've hit 5 home runs. 1 from Sean Murphy. 2 from Sam Hilliard. One from Eddie Rosario and one from Austin Riley. I keep telling y'all, man, it's still early. You can be frustrated about the losses, but you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this with wide eyes, man. The ball is gonna fly more once the weather heats up. May, June, July. This team is gonna be good, especially when they get healthy. All those runners in scoring position, like I said, should balance out. Look at the stats, man. Just look at the stats. Like I said, even Acuna, who's off to a great start, he's not even getting under the ball. He's not even hitting the home runs. He's just giving what they're taking and, hitting the ball. But he starts getting under the ball more. You'll see more balls flying out for him. Riley getting under the ball more. And those balls will start flying. When we be healthy, this lineup is going to be deep. Ozzie will get going at some point. Maybe even Marcell Ozuna will get going. You never know. You never know. Would be nice to sweep the Marlins going into the Mets series. That's what I'm actually hoping for, man. And then we just take it to the Mets. Especially when the weather warms up, the home runs going to get going in hot land. And yeah, they will be. Let's just hope this team can get healthy and stay healthy, man. It's the only thing you should be hoping for right now as a Braves fan, is to see this team be able to be healthy for a majority of the season. And you also got, I don't know, you always got opportunities to make trades and improve the team that way if it ever comes down to that. So, but it's nice. So here we go, 8-0 as we head to the. It looks like it's already started as I'm still watching ads and commercials, unfortunately, on MLB TV, so I'm gonna have to catch up. So Strider is back out there to start, and they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing underwater. They're playing ads while the game is going on. They're doing the thing, man. So it looks like, based on the game cast, that the Marlins have Garrett Cooper on. So Olsen misses. No hitter is no longer in play. Olsen couldn't handle a grounder. It ate him up a little bit. But I'm catching up. Marlins have one on with one out. So no hitter, no perfect game for Spencer Strider. I don't think it would have been a perfect game. I think the Braves have an error, don't they? Or am I? But Jorge Soler steps in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Still a great game pitch for Strider. Pitch number 75 on its way to Soler. Murphy now has tied Olsen for home runs so far. In other words, they're doing it, man. They're doing it. 0-1 pitch to Soler. There's the slider. 0-2. I feel bad for Jorge Soler, man. We need to find a way to get this guy back on the Braves, man. Even watching him back, he doesn't have the same enthusiasm he did when he was in that Braves uniform as he fouls one back. He looks bored up there, man. He just looks like he's up there just doing his job. That's what I'm supposed to do. Get him back on the Braves somehow. See that fire he used to have with the Braves. 0-2 pitch to Soler. Swung on, foul ball. Still 0-2. Are they still giving him the no-hitter?
sophomore season.
Here's the 0-2 to Soler. Pitch on its way.
Strikeout.
11.
Trick. 3 strikeouts.
Once.
And 11 Ks.
Once for Spencer Strider. 11 strikeouts tonight. For the second out here in the top of the 7th. Charge error. So he still has the no hitter. Charge error doesn't count as a hit. No hitter is still on.
De La Cruz has also struck out twice.
Brian De La Cruz looking for his 3rd strikeout. He swings and misses.
For the Braves, tonight is your
What's 12 in Spanish, baby? Put it down in the comments. I forgot. Is it? I don't even remember.
strikeouts for Spencer Strider.
0-1 count to De La Cruz on its way. Swing and a foul ball.
Back 0-2.
Let me get 12 down in the... Dose down in the comments, chat. Dose. I thought it was that, but I didn't want to sound stupid, so thank you, Underwater. 0-2 count to Brian De La Cruz. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
0-2. De La Cruz.
Still 0-2. Dose. Strider looking for strikeout number 12. Up to 82 pitches. Fans on their feet. They're cheering. They want number 12. Murphy setting up to the outside. Here it comes. Hard hit. Stabbed by Riley. No strikeout, but there's your 3rd out. Great play. 11 Ks, no hits through 7. 7th inning stretch time. Dirty dozen. I love it. Alright, we're hitting the 7th inning stretch. Want to appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. If you're enjoying the stream, please do not forget to hit the like button. Again, I appreciate all you guys. Braves up 8-0 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. How many pitches? I believe it was 80-something. He's up to like 80-something, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wrong one. Let me double check for you. Batting, pitching. Strider is up to 83 pitches. Still has the no-hitter going. The stash. Let me get up and stretch a little bit.
Spencer Strider knows what he's got going. Something special over there in the dugout. On to the bottom of the 7th. Braves enjoying an 8-0 lead. Tom, if you're Spencer right now, are you kind of saying, all right, boys, 8's enough. I kind of want to get back out there a little quicker? You kind of do, yeah. You're kind of like, yeah, all right, let's get through these at-bats and let's go. I want to get back out there. Because I want to sit and think about it. Yeah, the last couple frames have been a little longer as the Braves have built into this lead. Yeah, and especially this time of year where you're still getting used to stretching out a little bit. It's a little bit of a cooler night.
All right. Ozzie up. 1-0 count. Nolan still in there. 2-0 to Ozzie as he switches over to the right side. Fortunately, Ozzie 0 for 3 tonight. Fielder's choice of strikeout and a fly out. See if he can jump in on this party, though. He swings and lines one foul out to the right side. 2-1 count for Ozzie. Two 1 pitch. This one is swung on and fouled back.
2-2. I don't think Braves fans
Knows what he's got going. Broadcasters code for we don't talk about. Yeah.
October 2021, and he gave up the 2 homers of the 6. He's back
2-2
out there
count.
for 7.
Swung on.
Hits it hard, good.
Out to Segura over at third, and Segura throws it away after making a great effort. Let me fix that. After making a great effort to pick that ball, couldn't make the throw from his knees though, and Ozzie will reach safely. We'll see what they count that as. Probably an error, I would guess.
Remember, Segura, one of the former second basemen that the Marlins have playing in a different position now.
So now 1 on with nobody out. Let's see if the Braves. Come on, Marcel. Come on, baby. We all rooting for you. Come on, let's get something going for Ozuna, man. I know. I get it. We don't like him, but come on, man. It only helps the team if this guy gets going. Come on, man. 1-0 count for Marcel. He swings. He lifts it out to left center field. That ball is back at the track. De La Cruz will be there. Ozzie tags up to third though. Man, I thought he had it, man. I was almost happy for him, but he does advance Ozzie up to third. I thought he had one. Just missed it, says the I thought he had it. Eric says, I'm crying. I thought he had it, man. Sam Hilliard steps in now, 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 3 runners driven in, and a stolen base as he takes the first pitch downstairs for ball 1. We seen, who was it? Adolis Garcia hit 3 home runs last night for the Rangers. Hilliard will pop this one up, unfortunately. Going back, coming in will be Jazz Chisholm. Ozzie won't tag. So Hilliard, unfortunately, no third home run on that at bat. That'll bring up Adrianza. Hilliard is on fire. Ozuna, the abuser, can't gift one, says FBI. For a second, I thought Ozuna was having a get-right game so to break out of his slump. I thought he got it, man. I would have been happy for him, man. Adrianza steps up, first pitch to him. He swings and fouls it back. Trade Ozuna for expired milk. Bring him in, Adrianza. 0-1 count, pitch on its way. Swings and misses. Down 0-2. You gotta remember, Adrianza had some big games and some big at-bats in that World Series championship run too, man. All the pieces. This kind of reminds me of that year, doesn't it? 0-2 pitch, misses downstairs. Injuries, guys stepping up. Braves doing their best to, at least the beginning. Acuna getting off to a hot start. Has some kind of semblance of 2021. 1-2 count for Adrianza. Pitch on its way. Takes for ball 2, 2-2.
Braves have scored in every inning since the third. 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 3 in the
2-2 count for Adrianza. Let's pour it on, man. Here it comes. He swings, lines this one out the right field. Garcia going back. He'll run it down for the third out. But we head to the 8th inning. Braves leading 8-0. Just please. One thing I know about the Braves, man. Braves have a tendency to have games like this and then come out and be flat the next game. So let's hope we can keep this up the next game. I don't know who they'll have on the mound yet tomorrow. Not to say like this game is over. There's still 6 outs left to get, but you think they bringing them? FBI says stash for 6 more. D says, come on, stash. Will Smith poo-poo slider in for the Rangers in the bottom of the 8th. Eric says that's only at 1:30 games. Yeah, those day games are killer, man. Those day games are definitely killers. Will Smith in for the Rangers. I kind of want to just go to that game just to see Will Smith pitch again. Uncle Charlie on the mound tonight. I mean tomorrow. Who are the Marlins pitching? Do you know, Daniel? I was looking at the schedule and man, like I said, Braves have about 10 or 12 straight games before their next day off, so this is going to be a grind. Marlins, Mets, and who else? Who's the till their next day off? So this is definitely going to be a grind, man. Uncle Charlie and the curveball. Charlie hasn't been great this year, but he also hasn't been too bad. So I know the one pitcher who has surprised me this year has been Bryce Elder. I hope he can keep it up. Bryce has been very good this year. Another guy that's come in and kept the boat afloat for the Braves. Strider for 6 more, looking for the no-hitter. Let's see if they'll give it to him. And I'm watching ads while the game is already continued, apparently. They doing it again underwater. They doing it again. Looks like they're going to let him if I can ever stop watching commercials. They're showing me a mini documentary right now. Wow. The game is going on. Man. Count down the outs. All right, here we go. There's 1 out. Gene Segura up the bat. He's down in the count, 0-2. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on, and Segura is going to break up the no-hitter. Of course, it's former Philadelphia Philly Gene Segura. Just poked it. I mean, he threw a great slider. And Segura just threw his bat at that ball and found a hole. So the no-hitter is done. But it might not be such a bad thing. Let's get him up out of there. 89 pitches. Rest him up, man. As John Birdie will step in. First pitch to Birdie is swung on and fouled off. Get him up out of there, man. Rest that arm up. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch on its way to Birdie. Swung on and missed, 0-2. It had to be Gene Segura, didn't it? Gene Segura. It had to be a damn Philly. Former Philadelphia Philly. 11 strikeouts. Tampa Bay is walloping Houston. 0-2 pitch, misses. That bad? Yeah, the no-hitter's gone, unfortunately. 92 pitches now for Strider. Ready on the 1-2 to Birdie, looking for strikeout number 12. Grounder to the left side. That will find a hole between the third baseman and the shortstop. And just like back-to-back singles. Come on, Snick. Get him up out of there, man. Get him up out of there, man. Ain't no point of wasting him anymore. Like, what are we waiting for here? This is one of them managerial situations where I'm just like, what are you doing? And Stalling steps in there. At this point, it's just a waste to have him out there. 0-1 count to Jacob Stallings. Comes the 0-1 to Stallings. He swings and fouls it off. He's down in the count 0-2. Tampa is really tough this year. So yeah, so far they're looking pretty good. Is the 0-2 to Stallings. Strider ready. I mean, I'm not for trying to let him fit out the inning, but and there's strikeout number 12 for Strider. But when the no-hitter was intact, when the perfect game was intact, I can almost understand it. But like you guys were saying earlier, still got a whole season. But 12 strikeouts for Spencer Strider now. Just 1 out away. 96 pitches. The Dirty Dozen. This is underwater. First pitch taken outside for strike 1. Elder pitched really well the other night too, but the bullpen had a rough series against the Astros. Specifically AJ Minter against Yordan Alvarez. 1-1 count to Garrett Hampson. What's with all the all-speed pitches right now? Probably just trying to get through this. They have an 8-run lead. Probably doesn't want to throw as many fastballs. Just trying to get through this last couple outs, probably. There's a fastball, but that's upstairs. But they do say he went around. So it's 1-2 now. Strider, look, can he get 13? Friday the 13th, lucky number 13, 13. Let's just see the 13 down in the chat. 13 strikeouts. Hit him with that Strider slider. Ready on the 1-2. Here it comes. Went with the fastball, missed downstairs. 13. Here's pitch. Well, that was pitch number 100. Pitch 101 on its way. 2-2. Got him! 13 strikeouts for Spencer Strider tonight. What else can you say, man? Round of applause. Yeah, I like you, Terry. Let's see the claps. Clap emojis. Round of applause for Spencer Strider. What a night, man. 13 strikeouts, 2 hits, no earned runs. Wow. He is definitely, if he can stay healthy, he is going to run away. At this pace, he is going to run away with the Cy Young. Knock on wood. Just stay healthy for us, Spence. What's that? 9, 18, 27, 40 strikeouts through 4 starts so far for Strider. I think my math is correct. Brings his average up to what? 10 strikeouts to start? Oh, the bat flip from Segura? Because he broke up the no-hitter, the little bat flip. Yeah, it's all right, man. They down 8-0. You know, they got to celebrate something. Let them celebrate a little bit. It's all right. So Braves come up in the bottom of the 8th. Acuna was not gotten a hit tonight. 0 for 3 with the walk. Olsen 1 for 3, and Riley will be up. And then they'll bring out somebody out of the pen. At this point, I don't care who it is. Bring somebody out of the pen to clean it up. Maybe they'll bring Lucas Licky out. Nah, I think he's in AAA. Let's see if the MLB gives him any love. They seem not to like it when it comes to the Braves. Hey, that actually reminds me. I might have to get that Tops now. I got to check. See if they're going to give Strider a nice little Tops now 13 strikeouts card. Might have to add that to the collection. Alright, so here we go. Let's see if I can get back to the action before the commercials are over.
Next generation of baseball has arrived. And I am here for it. Keep an eye on the new faces of baseball.
Mike Soroka for the last inning.
Baseball show for the modern baseball fan. All about things you haven't seen before. Only on MLB Network.
Good way to come out. I know it's the Marlins, but still, good way to come out tonight after that disappointing series against Houston. So, and hopefully they can continue it through the next 2 games as they get ready to face the Mets, because the Mets is going to be a dogfight, man. That Mets series is going to be a dogfight. All right, so I have seemed to come back to the broadcast with 1 out, Matt Olson on second, and Austin Riley with a 2-0 count. Now a 3-0 count for Riley. So I don't know what happened with Acuna. I'm imagining he was the first out. But MLB cares about their commercials more. Here's the 3-0 count to Austin Riley. See, he takes outside. That's ball 4, but it's an 8-0 game, so we ain't going to complain. 3-1 count to Austin Riley. Nolan still out there for the Marlins. Thanks for another excellent play-by-play. No problem. Push. As Riley takes a big hat. 3-2 now. No problem, man. I enjoy these things. I'm just glad you guys do. Appreciate everybody for always coming out and showing the support, man. Here's the 3-2 to Riley. Takes outside for ball 4. Runners will be on first and second now with only 1 out. For Eddie Rosario, man, I'm getting a little tired, I ain't gonna lie. Eric says, first time watching, I enjoyed it. I appreciate it, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Like I said, I'm here most games. Season is long, so I got to take breaks sometimes. But as Murphy takes a pitch inside, but I am here for most of the Braves games and will be all year long. So if you want to make sure you come back to another stream, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell notifications on. We do other things. As Murphy fouls went off, 1-1 count. And we'll have other things going on here later in the year. Some stuff coming sooner than later. Murphy 2 for 4 has a 1-1 count. He swings, hard hit, and that gets by Hampson over at short. Bases will be loaded. Again, the Braves have the base. I can't wait to see the stats after this game to see how many times they've had the bases loaded. Last time I checked was about a week and a half ago. And I think they were only behind the Angels. Was it the Angels? Which surprised me. The Angels, I think, were one of the top teams in the league with the bases loaded. And it's Eddie Rosario up. He's starting to like lefties. Let's see how he does against this lefty with the bases loaded. 1 out. It's like the ump and the pitcher are having some words about what, I don't know. Let's just get this thing moving, shall we? Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch to Rosario on its way. He swings and fouls it back. The rest of the series is blacked out restrictions, so I'll be here for the rest of the series. Appreciate it, Eric. Switch up your signs for the next game. Rays. Here comes the 0-1. Rosario swings. Shallow left field coming in. Will be the second out. Coming in will be Garcia for the second out. So that'll bring Ozzie in with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Braves are what, 3 for 24 with the bases loaded, I think they just said. I collect baseball cards too. What are some of your best cards? Mainly my best is Ozzie takes a pitch outside. Mainly I sell or get rid of everything else I have and just collect Braves. I got a Acuna and Ozzie collection. So they're really my best cards, honestly. A lot of the other stuff I had, I sold. And I just keep everything else Braves. I got a bunch of their rookie cards. I used to do pack openings on the channel. I'm going to bring it back at some point. Only one I don't have is, I still don't have the bat down. I got to bring back the Chase series and try to pull the bat down. 1-2 count for Ozzie. Swings, lifts this one out to right center field. Going back at the track, and they miscommunication. They don't get it. This should clear the bases for Ozzie. And Ozzie will have a bases clearing triple. Braves lead 11-0. Rick says, I have some cool, nice Acuñas too. His PSA 10 Topps rookie card. I think it's a good long term. I have his bat down too, but that one isn't graded. Yeah, I'm going to get mine graded at some point. I'm just scared to send my cards in still. I've heard horror stories, but I'm going to get mine graded at some point. So 11-0 Braves. I got an Ozzie Prism rookie parallel. I got some nice ones, man. Is Ozuna? Come on, Marcel. Come on, let's cheer Ozuna down in the comments. Let him get one. He needs one. Give him one. Come on. 0-1 count to Marcel Ozuna. Pitch on his way. Swing and a miss, down 0-2. Come on. I got a Michael. Yeah, you got the Michael Harris auto. Nice push. I haven't opened up any 2003 yet, but I need to start trying to search for some Harris rookies too. 0-2 count. Ozuna swings and fouls it off. I haven't opened up any Series 1 2023 yet, but I'm definitely going to get on it and hunt for some Michael Harris rookie cards. Some Vaughn Grishams too. He's in that set. 0-2 pitch to Ozuna, and he goes down on strikes. Foul tip. Braves lead 11-0 though. Ozzie got in on the party, so good for him. RBI, 3 RBI triple. Braves 3 outs away. But like I said, I'm gonna bring back some pack openings. I'm trying to rainbow. I don't know if you remember the. I don't know what series it's in. It's from like either 2018 or 2019. The striker pose insert and the future is bright insert. I'm trying to rainbow those two. Those both have Ozzie and Acuna basically in their rookie years. I have the gold and the rainbow foil of each. So I'm trying to get like the Mother's Day. And I'm trying to that's going to be my only rainbow. I'm trying to rainbow that card. I had some nice early Hank Aaron's too. I think vintage cards. I've been trying to get some vintage, but a lot of them are really, really expensive. I wanted to add some Hank Aaron's, but them things are serious, man. I hope to add some sometime later in the future. Some chippers, Hank Aaron's. I got a lot of collecting to catch up on. That's why I just try to focus on the current team. But I do hope to add some of that stuff on later on down the line too. They doing packs for City Connects. You got a 55 Hank? Man. Are they doing packs for the City Connect? I don't understand the question, Eric. Like I said, I had some nice cards. I had a couple Tatis rookie parallels. I had a couple Vlad short prints, some Ohtani's, but I usually sell. Like I said, I sell them. I try to stay to collect just to collect and not for the money, and it makes it more enjoyable. I hold on to some stuff and then I'll sell it. Try to sell it at the right time, basically. Here comes Joe Jimenez, excuse me, to clean things up for the Braves here in the top of the ninth. A 1-0 count to, who was that? Sanchez? Come on, Jimenez. 11-0 game. He falls behind in the count. Who's your favorite non-Braves rookie player? I said rookie. Favorite non-Braves player? Let me think. I got a lot of them, honestly. I know Soto. Tatis, even though, he's had his little problems with the steroids. Believe it or not, I know a lot of Braves fans might hate me for this, but Bryce Harper. I love Jose Ramirez. I have a lot of them, man. I like a lot of players, man. But mainly, I would say Soto. I like Soto, even though he's been struggling over the last couple years. I always liked Soto because of how good he was, not just with the bat, but his discipline, his eye. A couple years ago, he was basically like the complete baseball player. As Jimenez strikes out Sanchez for the first out, he's been he still has the eye, he still has the discipline, but the last couple years he's been struggling with hits, basically. He's not hitting the ball as hard as he used to. So, and of course Ohtani is always a fun one. Judge, it's so many great players, man. There's so many great players in the league today, from young players to veteran players. The game is exciting right now. And that's why I'm really enjoying everything about baseball right now. 0-2 to Fortes. There's so many good players, man. I haven't even named pitchers. The score is 11-0. Oh, if you're talking about not present, of course Griffey. I grew up. Griffey was my favorite player. Check swing will be put in play. Riley was there. 2 down. 11-0 in the top of the ninth. In case anybody is wondering, the Braves have hit 5 home runs tonight. Spencer Strider struck out 13 through 8. He carried a perfect game through 6, I believe, and a no-hitter through 8. Yuli Gurriel up. Oh, did I forget Jordan? Jordan is one of my favorite players in the game right now. He reminds me of Big Papi so much. Here comes the 0-1 to Gurriel. 0-2 as he fouls it off. 1 strike away. Let me get back to some of the comments. Drew said, "What's the score? Louis Angel going to make a starting roster? You think?" To be totally honest with you, I haven't followed him. Grounded to third. Riley is there. He bobbles it. So we'll have one more batter as Riley probably just rushed that one a little too much. How often do you do live streams? I usually do them pretty often. I'll take a break here and there because it's a long season, but I'll be here for most of the season. Almost every day, and when I take breaks, I usually let the community know with posts and things like that, but I'll be here all season, man. So one more batter is Byron De La Cruz, as he'll take the first pitch inside for strike one. I like Harper too. I don't know how, but yeah, he's good. Rick says, great game coverage. I enjoyed it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. De La Cruz skies this one out to Cunha, out to right field. He's got it, and that will wrap it up. 11-0 Braves will be the final. I mean, how can you not like Harper? The dude is just, he's good. He's very good at baseball. And the Braves, man, what a way to come back. I know it's just the Marlins, but I love it. Keep it up tomorrow night. I will be back tomorrow night. Same time tomorrow. Appreciate everybody. Drew Beam with the sub. Appreciate the sub, man. Make sure you have your bell notifications on also so you do know when I go live. There's also, make sure you check out CeeLo too. Days when I don't stream, CeeLo is also a Brave streamer, so if I'm not streaming, you can check him out. He has great coverage as well. Again, as always, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hopefully we get the same result. Let me give a couple shout outs to everybody who stopped in the chat. Don't forget to like the stream if you guys enjoyed it. Rick, Push, Jericho, D, to be or not to be, Nicholas, Drew, Eric, Terry, Underwater, Jameson, Mark, D, of course. I'm probably going to say names twice. Just want to make sure I don't miss nobody. Based, Omen, FBI, Gibby, of course. I got to say, Gibby, if you're still, you have been a lot more positive than you were in 2021. I've been meaning to mention that to you. I love the positivity you've been showing on the channel, man. Keep it up. Because if you don't know Gibby, back in 2021, boy, he was not this positive, I will say that. But you've come a long way, man. Again, thank everybody. Guys, have a great night. Stay safe, stay positive as always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Game 2. Go Braves! Have a good night, everybody. Oh, to be or not to be. Okay, my bad. What we doing here? Close this. Wait. Okay.